Good morning, traders. Another episode of Trader Talk here. This is Tony D from the easyMarkets trading room in APAC. We have a bit of a consolidation day, but in terms of consolidation days, much more volatile than you expect in the Asian session. We're seeing some sharp rebounds here in the Aussie and the Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar was rocked a little bit by a little headline there came out saying there was a herd of cows found to have a contagious disease. Later on, it's worked out that this is not dangerous for humans, but there is some risk there that some of the more overzealous customs around the world might ban, short-term anyway, New Zealand dairy. That would have a disastrous effect. The main one that everyone will pay attention to will be China, and that was the last country that had some issues when there was another scare a couple of years ago. So that was where we're going to be focusing attention on. In the short term, though, the market has reversed quite sharply here from those lows. Same with the Aussie dollar. You're actually seeing the US dollar weakness coming through on multiple fronts here. The dollar yen reversal that was happening yesterday has failed. We're back underneath 111, and the euro dollar is showing a little bit of strength for the first time this week. That's still the main trade. If you're looking at the trades there below, that makes a lot of sense here, and the outlook for a test of 117, maybe even before we get to that FOMC, all-important FOMC tomorrow. If those stops will be taken out early, that's definitely possible. And given that it's been holding up above 116 so nicely here in the last few days, a test of 117 is definitely technically on the cards sooner rather than later. It's just a question of whether the market's going to wait for the Fed, or it's going to try and have a little bit of volatility beforehand. All right. So in terms of the other trades which are moving at the moment, with stock markets having a nice little rebound and gold stalled for the day, but it is showing a little bit of strength again here as we are seeing the weakness in the US dollar. There's no real headlines for this US dollar weakness, but you don't need new headlines for the trend to continue. At higher levels, if the market was to sell off to a new lows for the US dollar, you might see some consolidation and a little bit of stalling into the FOMC though. So just keep that aware that this is not the day for breakouts really. You usually don't get breakouts the day before a major announcement. So if the market was to get well above 117, just keep that in the back of your mind, that profit taking will definitely be likely. The same as if dollar yen gets down to a key level that is also quite close, which is around 110. That key level there should be supported before the FOMC as well. Tune in tomorrow for another episode of Traders Talk. We do have a big day in Australian trade tomorrow, so you want to have a little update about the Australian CPI, and you want to have some update about what the RBA governor could say. Tune in tomorrow, the same channel, before 11:30. Thanks, guys.